So this is the summary screen, which provides, I guess, a dashboard or an at-a-glance view of your current treatment. Under here you have your settings where you can specify, say, the target ferritin level that you want to hit. So let's say we're hoping to hit 500. So that's also going to, on your summary screen, decide whether or not you've hit your target. And then in here you can export to CSV files, delete all your data, and some more information type stuff there with the CHS website, terms of service, etc. So on our screen we can see that target ferritin level and draw level have been updated. On this view, this shows our progress. Right now we don't have any data, no data. And then over here we can use this to track appointments, and here we can track the last arm that was used for our phlebotomies. So we can, if we want to keep track of whether our left or right arm was used, if we want to alternate those on phlebotomies, we can. And so on here we can keep track of the next of two types of appointments. The first is your blood sample, so we'll tap decide an appointment, say it's in a few days, and lets us know. And maybe after the blood sample we anticipate a phlebotomy, so we can set the phlebotomy to be a little bit later, and say it's at 9:30 a.m. and that will show down there. So our next appointment is the blood sample, and our next phlebotomy is on the 29th. So then in terms of putting stuff into the actual progress section and getting some data in here, we can use the plus button here and enter some information from a blood test. So let's say on January 4th of this year, let's say we were in for a blood test, and maybe our ferritin level was 4,800, and our hemoglobin was, say, 600, and then we can save it, and then we see that we have one sample tracked. This is our last sample, and if we go over to progress, we can see here that we can see all data for the last 2 years, the last month, 6 months, etc. And we can click on those. So if we go back and we enter, so we also have this table view where we can edit these or delete them, and we can also add samples from here. So let's also add a sample, say last summer on the 13th. And let's say we were down to 3,800 and our hemoglobin was 650 then, save, and then we can go back and we can select the different ways. And the last one, say sample from September 10th, and say that it's now 1,800 and 300, save. We can go back and then we can see all these data points for various periods, and our dashboard gets filled out. So that's about all there is to using the app.